Hey, great afternoon to y'all. This is just a quick in and out because there was a question that needs to be answered. And I'm guaranteed for that. Some questions can wait, but just some can't. So this one is one you might want to stick around to hear about. So the question was, Toby, no matter what shifts on the planet, how is it possible that everything that's negative that we live under is going to be abolished? Well, I'm going to tell you. I don't have much time to do it because I am going to step out, but I'm here to tell you why. Because you see, with the shift on the planet and the natural purge and the elevation of the energy and these negative frequencies and all the entities operating at these lowered vibrations, well, they cannot embody the frequency to elevate with the planet. So they will be abolished naturally by their own choices. So why do people have to worry? If they're really tapped in and understand what's going on, nobody's got anything to worry about. Really? Okay? So the whole system of things that has been governing us to keep us operating out of fear, 150 hertz. Understand this. When you are embodied, when you're solid in your skin, grounded in your being, you're 369 hertz. Do the math. Okay? Literally. So look, if those frequencies cannot operate at a higher frequency, well, then they get destroyed and sucked back into the cycle of the whole energetic flow of life. It's very simple if we keep it simple. And we've been made to believe that we've got some external forces come in and all of this things and all of this, that, and all of this. When you're really tapped in and you understand the way that the energy, which we primarily are, is influencing the planet, then you understand how everything on the planet that cannot withstand this level of frequency will naturally be destroyed. So, and it's as simple as that. This is why the planets have aligned over many years. This is nothing new. Okay? We're all magnets. Energy is magnets. You know what? When the universe, when one planet of density, this one, is affecting the whole system of everything, something's got to be done. It's as simple as that. So that's what's happening. And this is why people need to get out of fear. All they have to do to get out of fear is to have the courage to look inside of themselves and figure out what it is that they're carrying in their being. Are they being harmful to themselves or are they being helpful to themselves? That's it. And this is why I've been talking about it. I haven't turned into some Bible thumper because all Bibles should be burnt. And I'll say it. According to source. Because nobody's worshiping source through that. No matter what label it's got on it. So it's not about that. And it's not about Toby's been religious. No. No. The natural purge on the planet is real. We are energetic frequencies, primarily. So let's keep it fucking simple. People, we're energy. What energy are you containing as an individual, your frequency on the planet? Are you walking around shaming yourself, blaming yourself, guilting yourself? Those frequencies are of like 20, 30, 40. You're not even up in fear at 150. It's very simple. And yes, I'm passionate about it because now is not the time to panic. Because it's not about panicking, because you've got nothing to be fearful of. This fear shit's got to go. You just have to understand it simply. We're all energy. We all have a unique signature while being in our meat suit. And you have a choice of the vibrational frequency of your being according to what you believe to be real in your mind. Because these things produce ideas, and they produce thoughts, and they produce frequencies within your being. This is why I tell people you got to watch what the fuck you're thinking. Because you're creating things within your own being. And right now is not the time to be doing it. Because the whole universe is doing this because our planet has become fucked. It doesn't want to harm anything. It wants it back in alignment with how it should be working. And it's out of whack with everything else. You understand now? So you gotta, in order to embody the frequency of the energetic shift for the cleanup, well, you have to identify whether you are part of the problem or part of the fucking solution. I've said this many, many times. We keep it simple. There's nothing more, nothing less to it. And it's a simple choice. The magic is within. You can make anything happen, but you have to identify what it is you are allowing to flow through you as your own unique fucking signature. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. Fuck what they're doing. You got to figure it out what you're doing, what you're allowing through your body. And that's all you need to do. And that's why I keep encouraging self-mastery, inner work. Just figure it out. And if you need help, I have been here for fucking 6 months flooding with you guys telling you, listen, if you need it, you reach out. You're not supposed to be panicking right now. Because your soul doesn't know how to panic. And it will fuel your panic with its full life force. And this is what I've been explaining to people too. Whatever you believe your state to be and you react to that, your whole fucking life force is putting the energy that can light up a whole city into that. It's very simple. And you don't even realize how powerful you are. And this is why I keep telling people, the same power I have is the same power every single person has. I'm no different. Yes, I'm heartfelt about this because clearly people are panicking and you should not be. This is the whole point of what I've been saying for months. And this is what the system wants you to do, is panic and freak out and stay out of your power. Because when you're freaking out and in fear and shaming and blaming and judging and guilting and fucking tripping out of your own skin, you're definitely not solid in your own skin. That's the only thing that's going to determine whether you destroy yourself or not. But it's quite clear when we keep it simple that if we are not grounded in good in our own beings, well, how would that not be harmful to us? It's logic, common sense. Like, it doesn't take a brain surgeon or somebody sitting with a PhD. Because the only PhDs that I've had to accumulate in my life were some pretty heavy drug problems, which, thank God, I fixed. It's very simple. So we keep it simple for understanding. But yes, you have the choice to fix whatever it is you believe to be harmful into something helpful for you. And that's the duality of it. And that's the real transmutation of energy, is to take whatever it is that you can accept as hurting you and remove the hurt, release it. Your body, your soul doesn't, look, your soul, the energy of your being, your true self for this experience knows nothing but peace, balance, harmony, evolving, creativeness, growth, and thriving. Everything else aside from that energy is what is stored in your being. It's as simple as that. So, if you are not fully feeling the way I just described your soul, which is infinite unconditional love and peace and perfect design. So if you are not feeling that way about your meat suit that you're using for this mere experience, well, then you are disconnected from the way you're supposed to really feel. And that's as simple as that too. Your power of your being that I keep talking about is what's giving you life. Okay? Well, you have to get out of your head. You know, when you were being created in your mother's womb, your heart was beating before your brain was formed. Let's keep it simple. So what's the first true brain? The heart. So get the fuck out of your head. Let's drop it simply. And if you gotta go look that up and watch the stages of how a fetus grows, go do it. But your heart is your true brain. And yes, I'm gonna get hardy about this because I do not like for the information that I give that's supposed to empower you to harm you. Because that is how you choose to receive it, and I don't like it. So I have to come out here and make it very simple for you to understand that if you want to choose to be scared of your own self, this is the point of it all. You will get sick very fast. And I will be the one to tell you that. And that's where it all starts. Because your body and yourself is already out of whack. And it's about bringing back balance and harmony and power to your being. That's why I do what I do. So, literally, if you need to, go and look at the process of how your body was formed within your mother for some recollection that the heart was beating before your brain even was formed. Go do that for yourself. Because maybe that's the magical moment you need. For maybe the connection to be accepted as a suggestion in your brain of what I have been speaking out here for. Literally. This is the problem with the planet, is the system we're under keeps you in fear. As long as you maintain fear, well, you are going down with the system. Get out of that frequency. How do you get out of that frequency? You start to trust yourself. Trust yourself enough to have the courage to look inside. And that's all you got to do. But you got to be able to sit with yourself and believe that you matter more than anything outside of you, because you do. And what's keeping you distracted from actually taking the courage to look at your own self? Everything you're wasting your time looking at instead of your own damn being. Literally. And I don't give a shit. I'll sing it loud and proud from the rooftops and from the mountain tops with an echo. Because it's facts. And I would love one person on the planet to argue that. Because they can't. And yes, I'm real and raw and truthful. And that's another thing they can't do. Well, I can. Simply put, so that you get it. Because you need to. Now, more than ever. Because all along you've had this choice to do it. But have you? Well, that's not for me to answer because I speak for nobody. Man's free will. I love you all. Have a great day, but it needed to be said. And I appreciate the questions. Keep them coming because these explanations, clearly many need to hear it. So I'm told. So I do it. But now I can really say, okay, look, love y'all. Peace.